Well, fall is in the air with the morning and evening crispness in the air. Many of us are busy shifting our yards from summer to fall. Perry Stothart from Classical Landscapes joins us this morning. And Perry, a little bit of a different segment this time. We talked about vinyl fences last month, and now we are on to, do you know what? I love this. Fall plants that are bulletproof. So what does this mean?
Yeah, I don't use that word a lot, but I think for a lot of people, the idea of planting or not being successful when you plant something and it just dies makes you not want to stay involved. And maybe it torments you every time you look at your yard thinking, oh, I wish that something would grow there. And so I thought I'd bring in some plants that even if you don't have a green thumb, you can be successful with because they're extremely hardy, obviously can handle our winters, with one exception that we'll talk about in a second here. But also plants that don't require a lot of maintenance.
Okay, awesome.
And well, there's a lot of us like to be out in the yards and gardens. Some of us would rather just watch it all. And this way we can plant, and obviously you have to water things, but other than that, they're going to do well on their own.
So we have this side, trees and shrubs, and then this side, some flowers that can put up with frost? Or?
Yeah, so that's exactly right. So I brought some mums, and mums are annual, so they're not going to survive, and that's what we've got in the front with the white, kind of reddish orange and yellow. Wide variety of colors. You can get purples, you can get multiple colors within a pot. These are really meant to be sort of like accent pieces for the fall. Like you mentioned, can handle the frost. So they're going to flower really for the rest of our season.
Okay.
And so they're a great fall choice to add a splash of color where maybe we're starting to see flower heads and stuff go away in our yards, and you want to just bring some pop to wrap up the year. And again, super easy. You just grab a pot, you put it where you want, and you get to enjoy it from that point. But they're great. And then what we've got is a hydrangea. It's a variety of panicle hydrangea. This one's a lime punch, it's called. Beautiful flowers. Quick fire hydrangea is another variety that's also good. And, really hardy, give you great flowers for a large part of the summer. Great for cut flowers so you can bring them indoors. And again, they don't get super large, so they'll maybe be about 4 feet, high and wide. So most yards can fit them in. And again, easy to take care of as well.
I love hydrangeas. They're probably my favorite flower, and they're in season.
For sure. And, whether it's this variety or you'll see some others like Endless Summers or Incrediballs, which are the big kind of round softball ones.
And these, tulip bulbs.
And tulips. And so, bulbs are a great choice, especially for this time of fall. And tulips are I'm going to say the easiest ones. There's some other choices that also are, but tulips, if you plant them now, you will be successful with them coming up next spring.
Oh, love that.
With very few exceptions. Doesn't require a lot of work. You can follow the instructions on the package. You're going to plant the bulbs like 6 inches in the ground.
Okay.
Nice and easy, I promise you.
Yeah.
I can tell you're not sold, but trust me on this one. And so if you want to plant some flowers, as we know, tulips come up early, and so they really announce the start of spring, and so they're very cool that way as well.
Okay, so last but not least, the shrubs, the trees, are they easy to plant, easy to fertilize? Run us through this.
Yeah, it's great. So any kind of shrub you take, what I've got here, the one closest to me, this is a spirea variety, and the one with the white flowers is an abbotswood potentilla. Very basic, kind of 2 to 3 feet in size. Really easy, really hardy. The magic carpet spirea is going to get more of a red leaf as we go more into the fall. And you want to make sure that when you're planting a pot, whatever pot size you have is the depth of the hole you're going to dig.
Okay.
And so you don't need to plant it deeper. And then you want to go about twice as wide. So twice as wide as you see this pot, have some nice soil around it. Fertilizing this time of year with bone meal or a transplant fertilizer is good. Just make sure you don't have too much nitrogen, which is the first number in any fertilizer. Generally speaking, for transplanting, they'll have a lower first number because you don't want to give it a big kick. Nitrogen is going to encourage fast growth and greening. And what we're looking at now is the blue chip juniper. One of my favorites, extremely hardy ground cover. I've got some that I planted 30 years ago on sites in medians in the middle of harsh roadway conditions that are doing fantastically. So.
Well, that's my kind of shrub. Well, thank you so much, Perry, for all of these helpful ideas. And obviously, for more great ideas, you can check out Classic Landscapes and Classic Gardens at their 2 locations. For more information, you can visit them online at classicgardens.ca. Stay with us. We're back after the break. We've got good 4.